Well, Scott, we'll get to the touchdown obviously in a second, but how nice does it feel just to have a complete game like this and start off with a win in conference play?
Feels great. It's a lot of hard work paid off, and it's a good feeling for everybody, coaches, players. It's a great team effort. We all played really hard, played sound. It's a good win.
I know you guys weren't panicking. Obviously, a lot of guys said all week, "Hey, only 6 points was the difference between being 3-0." But to come out and have a performance like this, maybe quiet, settle down the fans a little bit, and just remind people that you guys are still the team to beat in the division here. How big was that for you guys?
Yeah, it was extremely big. It was a start of conference play, and it's the start of the climb of the mountain. And like I said earlier, it's just a great team win. We were all fired up. We obviously know how good we can be, but all depends on us and how we play. So, like I said, everyone played hard, fought really hard, left there all out there on the field.
And final one for me, we've seen you in there as a blocker some to get a chance to catch that touchdown pass. What was that like?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was something we've had in for a while, and it's nothing I really wanted to. I kind of like blocking too, but it was awesome. Anything I can do to help the team, I'll do it no matter what it is. If it's blocking, catching touchdowns, or whatever. So it was awesome.
Thanks, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Scott, how we doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Scott, to be a defensive tackle with 5 stops in a game, a sack, a blocked field goal, and a touchdown reception, one of the cooler games you've ever been a part of?
Yeah, it was. Now you kind of like list that off. It sounds great. I guess I didn't really notice playing. I'm just trying out there to do my job the best I can and help the team and whatnot. But like it's just out there. It's just all falls on just doing your job. And that's all I can control. And if you do everything right and you give good effort, then the sometimes you make some plays. But at the end of the day, it's just doing your job the best you can.
Scott, we've seen you run on for that package a number of times already this season. A, how much fun is it? And B, like how much were you anticipating the one time that Hank would finally pull it and throw it?
One, it's awesome to be on offense and help the team more and get in there and block and obviously go on a route and catch a touchdown pass. After that, first run attempt, we kind of got stuffed. I kind of had a feeling it was coming, but just going out there and executing and doing your job. And as soon as I went on the route, I knew I was wide open. So just a matter of catching it.
Yeah, a little nervous knowing that like the time was finally about to come.
I think I was more like anxious afterwards, but as soon as all the guys were kind of harassing me, I wasn't really a celebration. It was kind of a bombarding of like nagging because everyone was like, you bobbled it a bit, you double caught it, whatever. So there was not really a celebration on the sideline. I was kind of getting shots fired at me a little bit.
One final one for me. Scott, you guys gave up, quite a few yards today, but you didn't give up a whole lot of points to a team that had been averaging 41. What did you think of your defensive effort today, and how were you able to limit the Aggies to 3 points despite giving up some yards?
Yeah, they're a very good team, great offense, explosive offense. And they're very well-rounded. They can run the ball, throw the ball, excuse me. And we saw that today. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to us doing our job. Every 11 individuals doing out there and executing. And we did a very good job of that today. And, we worked on it all week, just dialed in, just playing Boise State defense, and it was good to see our brothers out there flying around, making plays. But they're a good offense, like I said, and they'll keep putting up points throughout the season.
Hell of a game, Scott. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
What's up, Scott? So Utah State moved the ball up and down the field on you guys a little bit, but anytime they got in the red zone, you guys really stiffened up as a defense. What did you guys do to keep them out of the end zone?
Yeah, they are good offense. They'll move the ball, and we knew that, but it's all about just the next play and executing your assignment. Just they may get down there, but we got to stop them, hold them to a field goal or nothing at all, and we saw that a couple times. But it's just about executing our job. If we do get down there, we got to hold them, and everything's backed up and our backs are against the wall. So it's all about taking the fight to them.
You guys had their quarterbacks panicking a little bit. They threw up a couple of balls. Was that just a product of the pressure, or did you guys do something schematically that confused those guys?
No, it's a whole defense working together, from the D line to the linebackers to the secondary. We all work in unison. The DBs did a great job covering, gave us time to get home. And when it was our turn, we got there and provided some pressure to help out the DBs and, not have them covering for such a long time. And it all works together. It's a team effort.
And Utah State was averaging 41 points a game. You guys held them to 3. What does it say about you guys as a defense?
We know our potential. We know who we are. It's all about just executing our assignment and playing our brand of football. And that's all it comes down to. Everybody doing their job, executing at a high level, going out there and having fun at the end of the day.
Thanks, man. Great game.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mike and Rachel.
Hey, Scott, I know every game, every week you guys treat it the same, but it seems like the coaches just were grinding hard this week based on what we saw today, the offensive creativity, the love you guys were showing for Miley and Collins. Did you sense something different from the coaches this week?
No, not really. It's all about us and us doing our job and what we're being taught and trusting our training, trusting what we've been taught and going out there and doing our job. Our record doesn't say or mean anything to us. We're going out there to play our football and, win, lose or draw, we're going to learn and we're going to grow and we're going to move on. And that's what it's all about.
How
All right,
much
guys,
do you
I have
sense? How much
coach
do you
here,
sense?
so we're gonna have to cut it.
All right.
Thank you.